Not I forgot to press the unmute, y'all. Hey listeners, how y'all doing? Y'all already know what it is. It's another one of these lives of us talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. This time is on my channel. I'm here with the talented L Teddy 27.
Hey, let me get my laptop so I can share
Mm-hmm.
this out.
Yeah, share this out because we get some of your peoples in here. Mm-hmm.
So I tell you, I came up with my own title.
Mm-hmm.
What was this episode title? Because I have my own title.
Not you came. It's called "Not Michelle Obama." I'm not Michelle Obama. You go.
Uh, I call this episode Jamaican Trash
Not Jamaican trash,
because
girl.
everybody just made sure to prove that they are, once again are trash. Everyone in
Not
the
everyone.
entire episode, or the cat, just throw the whole cast away. Throw the whole goddamn cast away.
Not Manetta. Oh, let me say that was
Well,
random.
she's not on the cast actually. She's a friend of the show.
Not everybody. Candy, like really? What? What's going on? We got to get to the bottom of that because first of all, I don't know. My first thoughts of the episode, I thought it was. So I think that a lot of people, hey Bobo, I think that a lot of people on this cast, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we just gotta pick up where we left off. I think that everyone had said their piece. I understand both sides, but also I'm like, girl. So to bring up, to pick up where we left off with the conversation that Sonya had with, I think, Sheree and Kenya, and we see the aftermath of him and her and Ross going back or leaving the table, whatever, because they felt away. Um, again, like I said, I my opinions didn't change. I felt like the argument was kind of stupid on Sheree and Kenya's part. Didn't really like how Ross responded
You
though.
know what? I Can we talk about that? That's our first breakdown of the
Yeah.
review. Can we talk about Ross and
Uh-huh.
the fact that everybody's making this whole big ordeal
Mm-hmm.
out of it? My thing about it is this: y'all can in one breath want to have equality and everything,
Not equality.
and then no, and I mean that, and want to talk about how. First of all, this show is about these ladies getting up, be loud, cussing, obnoxious, dragging at
Mm-hmm.
everything. And then Ross, who's very mild mannered,
Mm-hmm.
says a cuss word, and now it's DEFCON 1. Like, make it make sense. Even I remember was it last episode or episode whenever they first got there when they had that first big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Marlo got upset at Todd because she was like, "Well, don't cuss at me," because Todd said, keep my fucking name out of it, keep me the fuck out of it," or something like that.
No, that was later in that episode.
That was it this episode.
It was later in this episode.
Well,
Yes.
but why is it a big deal? Because as much as they cuss, and now all of a sudden because you cussing, because there's this whole stigma. Oh, she's aggressive. Oh, da 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 da. As if I just don't like that stigma or that stereotype that makes them automatically aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm gonna go down this road. I'm just warning you now, Darren. I'm just telling you now.
All
We're
right. All
going
right.
down this rabbit hole, so we are
Mm-hmm.
here. You see this a lot. There is a whole colorism thing to this, and I say that because you see this a lot, especially with dark skinned men.
Okay.
You could say they a lot of times they can say and do in the same decibel level, the same passion as someone else,
Just lighter skin.
and there's not that venom and vitriol about it. They aren't deemed aggressive. There to me, there was nothing that I would say was aggressive about what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, if you want to call it aggressive, his aggression was nowhere near the level of the aggression of the people on this show.
Okay.
Nowhere near
Mm-hmm.
the level of aggression that we see on this show.
There's always been a fine line when it comes to when the women get into it and the men get into it. Now, what usually happens on a lot of these shows, Housewives and Married to Medicine, you name it, okay, the two wives is going at it. They throwing blows and this, that, and the third, or whatever. And if the man gets into it, the man speaks to the other wives. Man, that's just how it's been working. That's just how it's been going. We had a couple flop, we had Peters. We had Peters in the shows that will get in and be like, oh well, yeah, well, I'm just gonna get in, get into and you see what happened with him. You get what I'm saying? So I think that the whole colorism conversation, I think that it's definitely true, and I'm darker skinned, so I definitely can. There's definitely some things that some lighter complected people can get away with. The things that I can't. You get what I'm saying? In this instance, I don't know if that applies. We haven't seen an example like that on the show.
I didn't see it as aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I just did now. At the same token, I didn't feel there was a need for him to be defending Sonya because they wasn't even going in on Sonya that bad.
That
To
bad.
me, that they weren't even going
Yeah.
in on Sonya that bad. If you
Maybe
ask me.
aggressive shouldn't have been said. I will agree with that because aggressive is it's a lot of negative connotation when it comes to it's giving Karen-esque. I'm touching
Mhm.
my girls.
It very much gives me, and it's so sad. And I'm going here now. You have black women that are doing to a black man what
Mhm.
white women do to those same black men.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna definitely say this though. In some
Is it not? Is that not
circumstances,
what's happening here?
that's what's happening. You can say that's what's happening, but like what's also happening is that there is a number of black men attacking black women, and that is, I mean, look at the statistics. I mean,
I'm
it's
not
just,
going. Well,
and
you
that's
talking
just
about
gonna
in this show?
not in this show. No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no. I'm speaking in a general
oh,
standpoint.
okay, okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah. I mean, shit happens. I mean, like, if a girl at a damn gas station or whatever, and the dude trying to hit at her, and she say, "Girl, get out of here," like they're liable to get attacked. So I think that a lot of people are on 10 right now because it's like, what are you gonna do? And I think when we go to the show, let's go a couple seasons ago, where that random ass dude that was acting like ain't no thing, little bitch, little bitch, little bitch, calling Kenya little.
Who was trying to roll up on Kenya?
Yes, like in the
Wasn't that
way
Tammy's cousin or something?
it was Tammy's cousin, but he was acting away, like he was about to do something. Kenya wasn't the only one that felt away about it. Candy, pregnant and all, was like, I don't feel comfortable with him being here. He's now that in that aspect that was aggression. That was and the way that they villainized Kenya that time, where it was like, oh my god, you almost sound like a white girl.
But my thing about it is
This situation was different.
the difference is
Mm-hmm.
this is them becoming a Karen because the only reason and because look at it, the only two people who are calling it aggressive is the two people, which is Sheree and Kenya. And my thing about it is, it's very convenient that you have a problem with Sonya and magically says she uninvited y'all when y'all are the ones who didn't show up when the woman gave you a whole ass itinerary and told you we leave it at 9:30 because I gotta go to work. I'm going to work. I can't be waiting here for y'all for 5 hours. And they got a whole crew, a whole production team. They just spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm not gonna be late waiting on y'all because y'all out on the beach. Let's be clear. We're talking about two whores who were over on the goddamn beach,
Not whores.
over on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
just chilling like they ain't have nowhere to be. The day before, fucking Sheree was like 15 minutes early.
Yeah. Kenya ain't
But
got no
then,
room to talk. In this instance, why Kenya and Sheree, y'all making me agree with damn near Sonya. I will agree with Sonya. I don't know about Ross. I mean, a lot, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of y'all y'all were saying, "Oh, well, he did say that," but his confessionals look cute. Like, pretty privilege plays a lot in how they are like casting that aside. That is kind of he would not do that. He would not get up and say, "Don't fuck with my wife" in that manner had Sheree and Kenya had a husband. Because it would have been a
I
whole
don't know.
thing.
I'm not going to say that. I'm
Who
not.
you
And
talking to? Who
let
you
me tell you
talking
why
to?
I'm not going to say that.
You talk
I'm
to
not,
me.
let me tell you the reason that I'm not going to automatically say that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to automatically say that because this is Aaron Ross. Aaron Ross is not. Todd Tucker,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And what I mean by that is Aaron Ross is an NFL player. Used to going up against people 3 or 4 times his
Ain't
size.
nobody saying fight
And
him, man.
is
I'm just saying they
and
be
what
like,
no,
look,
my point is
yeah.
he doesn't give me the oh, because it's a man, I'm not here for all of that. Yeah, I'll be here for I said if they was here too. I feel like
No.
he would have done it whether it was a man or a female. I don't think I didn't get the feel that he was doing it just because it was women and he felt at that moment it was advantageous. Or he had the advantage. I didn't get that feeling.
I mean, the whole standing up and then it's just like,
Sometimes
if
these girls
if he would
stand
have
up.
just
No,
cleaned
no, no.
up
You're
a
talking
little
about
bit.
on the same show where women stand up, reach across tables, point
Mhm.
at people, get in people's face, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, if we gonna keep that same energy, because we literally just have this viral moment. This girl, literally losing her therapist job because of her tone and how she was addressing black men. So I'm just saying, like, we really got to keep that same energy too. But that's another combo.
I don't even know what viral moment that was, but it is. So
It
I
wasn't
can't
a viral
even.
moment, but it was this girl that was if you know, you know, people that's listening, she went viral by saying that black men need to go to therapy. I mean, they're emotionally, something about emotional intelligence is not there with black men. They all need to go. But the way she said it was a little
I mean, as a therapist, she should know better than to paint whole groups of people with a broad stroke like that. Like that's
okay.
dangerous and incendiary. And that's the point that I'm making about this Ross situation. I think that we got to do right by each other.
Yeah.
You got a show here that's filled with black men and women, and here you are, two black women turning this black man go all full out Karen, and basically given if they would have given them more credence and given them more airtime, there would have been a whole oh my god, I felt in I was afraid for my safety and I just don't know and I don't want to film with him anymore because he's too aggressive and I just don't how these things
They
go.
would have been that they would have definitely been wilding like, girl, what you doing?
Right. And all the man did was say, listen, don't fuck with my wife. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would listen, I'm sorry. Let's just call it what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We at a table full of fucking black people.
Yeah.
Everybody brought they boo thing, husband, wife, or a friend or whatever. It's a bunch of black people. We on fucking vacation
Mm-hmm.
in goddamn Jamaica. I can stand up and say, motherfucker, don't fuck with my wife.
Right. Okay.
Daddy, you making a big point. Oh, he used a curse word at me. Oh, come on now. And so now,
We
because
see that happen again we see that happen again on
right,
this
because that's
episode.
very dangerous. Because
Um,
now you could have somebody see that and say, "Oh," and they could proliferate that
yeah.
and
Oh,
make
that's
this
how they
person.
act.
You know what I'm saying? And make black men, we go through that all of the time. You say you have the wrong conversation or have emote the wrong kind of way with the wrong coworker, and now for the rest of the time you with that company or you at that job, or if you're at school, you in that class, now you the angry ass black man. And every time you say boo, they ready to call the police, and
Yeah.
now you in jeopardy of losing your goddamn life.
That is true. That is true.
I'm just saying, so I just didn't like
Mhm.
as much as shows like this always try to talk about, what should and should not be done to black women, I felt that that was very dangerous. That they allowed that to be
So,
proliferated and about this black man like that. Now I ain't saying that Aaron should have did what he did because Sandra wasn't even taking that much.
yeah.
But what I am saying is I don't want them to be trying to paint this man as being aggressive and oh my God, we need to be in fear for our safety while we're around
Right.
Aaron Ross girl.
I think that if it becomes if the discussion gets brought up again, that's when I'll be like, okay, y'all wilding. Kenya, you're wilding. Calm it down. I don't think it will get addressed again. I think that
I
one little
I think what this is the setup. So now
mm,
anything he does now is going to be analyzed through that lens. You
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because now he's been painted with that stroke. So now, even if he does have a moment of passion or he gets angry, and anger is an emotion that people are allowed to have. You can be angry. And so now, anytime he gets passionate about something, or maybe even, God forbid, become angry or upset about something and expresses himself, now there's going to be the, he real angry. Remember how he did us in Jamaica? Hmm. And fucktards like Sheree and Kenya is good for that kind of stuff.
Mostly Sheree, because Sheree she be like, well,
Kenya good for that too now. She good for it too.
uh, oh, what we got today? We got the salt and vinegar.
Yep.
I know that's right. I can go for some salt and vinegar chips, child.
Hmm.
Um, damn. I don't know. I mean, I think I see what I definitely see what you're saying. I don't want to, he's not like he's not the aggressor. He was defending his wife. I don't know. I just don't know. It's very eerie, and I think way back when Nene set the tone back with Peter, like stay out of women business. When she said that, that set the tone. Like the
But
wives
I think
argue with the
that
wives, and the husbands argue with the husbands.
I agree.
But when you ain't got
And
nobody, it's kind of difficult, right?
yeah, I agree because and I say that because Aaron, this is his first season.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't his world. He don't know nothing about, the reality TV world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All he knows is to be a husband for his wife. They'd have been together since they was in college. You know what I'm saying? So all he knows is so I give him that, in that, unlike Pod and so forth. Now the white man, Yetta's husband, ain't gonna get it in anyway, because he was like, these black people issues. I don't even need to even. I already know my place. I know my
Mm-hmm.
role. I shut the fuck up and I stay in the background and I don't say shit.
Like he
So
was just
he
like
already know.
in the cut. Like I'm
But
like, nah, who that way?
Todd, being from production, knows I'm not getting into the ladies' shit because they always with the shit
Yeah.
until Marlo called for him, and that's the only reason he got into it, because Marlo fit for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Aaron is going to have to learn that. He has to learn these women gonna fight. They're gonna cuss at each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna fuss, argue, and tomorrow they might be being nice to each other. So
BFFs
it
the
don't
next
even
day.
make no sense for you to get into it,
Uh-huh.
because that's women folk business. Let them have that. Maybe they can cuss each other. I don't care. I'll be over here drinking my drink.
Okay. I don't know. I think that he probably just saw she was losing, and he was like, "All right, you better." Yeah, she ain't 1-2. I don't know. I mean, look, I ain't got nothing against Ross. Ross is cool. He's cool people. He look good. Um, you know, I know that's your man, El Teddy, but
Mm. But that's not why I'm defending him, though.
No, but it was a lot of people that was doing that because of that. It was like, oh my god, but his confessional though, like his confessional, they gave him a confession. Shut y'all horny selves.
I mean, he is cute, though. I mean, but for me, cute or not, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Now, with this in the comments, you saying Riley pregnant? Rod, y'all gotta stop. I seen the
I
birthday
think she
picture.
just plump.
Yeah, and it
I
looked
think
like
she done got that freshman 40. You get either the freshman 15 or the freshman 40.
yeah, freshman 40. I'm dead. I'm out of here.
Some people get the freshman 15, some people get the freshman 40. And
Mm,
a lot of times with women in their 20s, they start to fill out. Like the girls who was real thick in high school, they can become fat as adult women.
mm,
And the girls who was skinny in high school, them the ones that kind of fill out and get curvaceous and
yeah,
become like, you be like, oh, okay. I mean, if I like women, I would be thinking
mm-hmm.
that way, you know. But since I don't, I mean,
The
I'm
way she holding that stuff. Let me look at these damn pictures because first of all, like I thought she lost weight because she did not look that. I mean, she look a little skinny here. Hold on, let me see Candy.
Bobo, where you saw these pictures at?
Right. Where did you see these pictures, child? Or unless you're trying to say she face tuning herself.
Cause we need to see these pictures,
Because
Bobo.
Facetune, child. Facetune gives you some abs, child. Make your breasts bigger now. The Facetune do a lot. Okay. It's make you lighter, darker. Okay. It's, anyway.
Bobo, give us the web address without the .com. That's the way around. Being able to put links in there. You put
Yeah.
everything except for the .com, and then you can get away with putting the link in the chat. Go ahead,
Oh,
and put
okay.
that link in the
Hold
chat.
on, hold on. Actually, I think I can do that. Hold on. Oh no, it's not a picture though.
Can't do what?
I mean, I got the picture. Hold on. Let me see if we
Oh,
can.
you got it. You can share screen.
Yeah, I can share screen. Got it in my saves. Okay, so let me see if we can do that real quick. Let's go ahead and share that screen.
I mean, Riley done got fat now. I ain't gonna lie. When she was over there talking with Todd and Candy and Todd's daughter, I was looking at Riley like, girl, girl,
you said girl.
girl.
Girl, not my. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I know I'm taking rubber down. I need an assistant. I need an assistant so bad.
We got time because it wasn't a whole lot this episode.
It wasn't. Okay, there we go.
Like it really wasn't.
Okay, are we here? Yes, we are, child. Oh, pay no attention to that sipping stroke, child, because I wanted to see something. Anyway, this is the picture in question. I mean, she do look like she got a little baby bump. This is a video, so that's why it's like clipping now. Let me look at it again. I mean, I
But
kind
why
of.
is she showing pictures of Candy with her as a baby? Now I think you might be on to something.
Oh, okay.
You might be on to something.
Not it's something in the New York water.
She might be. Why would she show that picture of herself and then show all these pictures
These little
of
baby
her
pictures.
mama and
Mm-hmm.
her as a baby? You know what?
Oh, girl,
Bobo?
she looks decent. I mean, the girl is. I mean, good.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a lot of baby pictures.
Mm-hmm.
She got the dang slides, honey. Okay, there we go.
Bobo.
There's some other
You
pictures.
better be breaking news over here. Break it up, Bobo. Break it up.
It do look like a bump now. I'm seeing it a little bit.
Yes.
Oh
Girl.
wow. Well, I don't know.
Mm-mm-mm.
She might be. I mean, if she is, then okay. Per.
I
Annie gonna be a
agree.
grandmommy.
Uh, how old is Candy now? She got to be late 40s.
Not like yeah, probably older than that.
Right, Bobo. You need to go ahead and get to a page
That's what I'm saying. Look,
so I can invite you up on my channel.
46 years old. She late 40s. Yeah.
Bobo, I'm gonna be in the DMV area early November. I think the weekend after Halloween, so I'll let you know. So you can come and hang out with me and really be. I'm gonna actually be in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, the weekend of September 30th, October 1st. I'm gonna be in that area there. But I know I'm gonna be in DC the weekend of the weekend after Halloween.
Now I thought Riley Ben was 20. Like she definitely looked older than her age. Because I was looking at when I was seeing her on there, I'm like, oh, she turned 15. 15, child. She looked about 18. What's
She
going on?
look older than 20. Like,
Uh-huh. Somebody said she looked older than Candy. I was like, oh, shit.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all play too damn much. Child.
I'm just saying. Mama
Anyway,
look old.
back to like I said, just to close on that damn argument. The argument was very remedial. I needed Sheree and Kenya to get over their damn lives. You're not going to be in
And
every
then Kenya was
situation.
like, well, why didn't you call and check on us when we were at the boat? Bitch. Like, really?
And my thing is, Kenya really don't got no room to talk because when you had your damn trip and you was over here eating while
Her trip
everybody else
was
was
horrible. Her trip was horrible. And let's be clear, did Sonya not even set up the boat ride?
yeah. So it's not like y'all wasn't doing nothing. Like y'all was just
So
at y'all.
Sonya set up the boat ride. Y'all went on a fucking boat ride, had a good ass time. Why the fuck would she need to call y'all? Like, girl.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like if I'm gonna be punctual, you gotta be girl.
But Kenya's trash. And so we expect this from
Well, let's move on off that.
her. I
So
mean,
we get this real quick scene because I'm gonna be real quick and I want to read her. With Sheree talking about this damn Sheba. Sheree, honey, we got 3 more weeks until the show. She had to change the date. You know, I'm ready. I'm going to be optimistic, and you can be what you want to be. LT. I have high hopes. I have high hopes that she's gonna pull this through, and yeah, well,
she gonna have the fashion show, but she ain't gonna never have nothing online. She gonna get whatever she need to get to have people walk down the runway, even if the seamstress are finishing up in the backstage before they come on the goddamn runway. She gonna do whatever she got to do to get this fashion show underway. But is it ever going to be anything for distribution on her website that you could go and order and say, "I'm gonna buy me a sheep"? Hell no, child.
she could have
There
been.
are children
Yeah, go ahead.
that are in school right now. There are children in probably middle school right now that were born after Sheba Sheree should have came out.
Let me tell you something. When I heard about Sheba Sheree, that was back in middle school when I had to watch it with my parents, with my mom and my grandmas and stuff like that because they would watch it and I'm like, ugh, this show. Talk about that damn Sheba Sheree. I remember that damn commercial she did where she was like, da 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 da, like girl. To now, I'm over here, graduated high school, college, got my degree, and we still on this damn
I
thing.
ain't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing but the damn logo.
I
And then
mean,
you
that's
talk
like
about
13, 14 years,
she talk about
right?
some. I spent $1 million
How many
on
years is that?
this.
That's at least 12 or 13 years, right?
It had to been,
So
yeah.
my point is this. There are kids going to middle school that were not even conceived when Sheba Sheree should have been out. I'm just saying.
And then she said she spent $1 million. She spent $1 million on this thing.
$1 million on what?
A port. I'm like, you need to be putting that damn money in your damn house. How the hell you? How the?
Baby, there are websites you can go on. They will make the clothes for you. And all you got to do is slap your logo on it.
Okay, if you don't go sit there and get start, I say this every time. Make that damn Shopify account. Buy the damn vendors. Put your name on the shit and do that. You don't have to have a fashion show. Do you think? Like, and who are you? Oh, I hate to say that, but like, who are you? Like, we got people like Beyonce that got active wear. She ain't had no damn fashion show. She just sold that shit online and did like
So a
commercials
house
and
of
shit.
Darion is horrible. Isn't it Darion or something like that?
No,
That
it's
shit is awful. This shit is
Ivy Park.
ugly as hell.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Isn't that Beyonce's line?
I'm talking about Ivy Park. Ivy Park was our activewear. That's the
Oh,
recent. Yeah.
all of this shit is ugly. Beyonce don't make good clothes. She need to let that
Them
go.
shoes was cute. Them Adidas shoes was cute. The the Reese's, I call them the Reese's because it's like it looked like it was like dark brown and light brown and them Adidas was cute. I would have bought them if they weren't like $1,200. And the little burgundy tracksuit, I would have definitely got that if that wasn't $500. Like,
He should have did them like Kanye West said he finna do his shit. Put it in a garbage bag. Take this fucking garbage.
he put that shit in the garbage.
Take this garbage bag. That's what it's worth. Mind you, he gonna charge you an arm, a leg, and a thigh for
But
everything in that goddamn garbage bag. Like if you selling me some shit in the garbage bag, you shouldn't be charging me this much goddamn money.
and my thing is this, like, so just my point in my case in point, like these people ain't had no damn well, Kanye had a fashion show, but Beyonce ain't had no damn fashion show. Girl, you don't need no fashion show if you don't sit there and put a damn have a release party
That's how you know it ain't gonna be nothing on the website. You ain't gonna be able to buy nothing.
What she could have did, she could have had a launch party, right? And when everybody came in, it was like 3, 2, 1. The website is launched. And then you got people. Then you have your people come out. Girl, you want a fashion show, girl? What you trying to be, New York
Can
Fashion
we
Week?
pull up She by Sheree right now? Let me go on my internet. Hold on.
You know it ain't there.
What is it called? She by Sheree
You know it ain't there. We do this every
.com.
time. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. She by Sheree.
Let me go on now, bitch.
We ain't got no clothing items though. We got
Sheree Whitfield.
ah. Uh,
Meet Sheree. I don't want to meet that whore.
Explore, connect. I mean,
Never miss out on updates. I'm supposed to give my name, my phone number, and my email. Hell nah, bitch. It says wellness.
follow.
Ain't now piece of clothing over here for me to buy.
She ain't got no damn social media page for the shit. She is this on her regular damn Instagram.
She by Sheree takes you to her website, ShereeWhitfield.com.
Wow.
Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, I need you to put, did you go to the website?
Yeah, yeah. I went to the
I
website.
need you to put this up on the big screen. So you go to the about section
Okay. Oh
so I
Lord.
could drag her.
Hold on. Let me get on the website.
Please go to this website. Girl. Because
What?
you about to get drugged. You about to get into these good drug problems, Sheree.
Oh no.
Oh, girl.
Okay, hold on. Let me share the screen. Oh, not. Don't never miss out on update. You said the about page.
The about. Go to the top.
With the top.
On the top of mine, it has home, wellness, and contact.
Yeah, I see this right here. Now she doing what Drew do.
Go to the about where her biography.
This right
All
here.
right, good. Yeah, that's the part right there. Now, I want you to go to paragraph number 3.
In 2017, she authored the suspenseful fiction novel Wives, Fiancés, and Side Chicks of Hotlanta. Sheree is a staple of Atlanta's who seen and has remained avid.
No, who's who? See,
Huh?
she's a staple of Atlanta's who's who scene.
Oh, who's who? Yeah, I forgot the who's who scene.
Even though, as someone who was featured in Who's Who in that was a big thing back in the day. Back in the 90s, like they had whole publications that came out in Who's, and they had different categories. So I was a part of the book, and I'm not gonna tell you what year, but Who's Who in American high schools, and
Mm.
I was a part of Who's Who.
I mean, I'm looking at a lot of this stuff.
I'm looking at this mess that says that she was presented with an honorary doctorate of humane letters from Trinity International University. Sheree.
Can we get a confirmation?
Sheree. You only get honorary doctorates, right? Well, I shouldn't say only, but
Not an honorary.
traditionally, mainly, when you go and maybe you give a commencement speech,
Mm-hmm.
the feature commencement speaker at a lot of universities, they'll give them an honorary doctorate in humane letters, you know,
Mm-hmm.
for coming and speaking. Right? So you expect me to believe that a school such as Trinity International University, which sounds like a Christian university, does that not sound like a Christian university?
It do.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me that they let a whore like you,
Oh,
that's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, come and give the commencement speech to people at a Christian university? What are you giving them a commencement address on? What are you talking to anybody about? Because what means of success have you had that garners you the opportunity to just speak to anybody about anything across the fruited plain? Now, wait, you have a failed marriage. You have kids who have their genitalia sprawled all across Al Gore's good internet. You have a failed business. You are a failed cast member on a fledgling television show. Nothing about you reeks of success, and nothing about you, Sheree Whitfield, says that you need to be talking to anybody about anything ever in life, unless it's about how to have the fast track ticket to the eighth level of hell.
Mm-mm.
But I guess if I could have Herschel Walker lying about being a member of the FBI or lying about being former law enforcement in the great state of Georgia and on his website and shit, and lying about only having about the number of kids that he has. I guess we can have Sheree Whitfield lie about what she has done and accomplished in her failed existence. I'm sorry. Go ahead on, because I'm not here for this whore. Mm-mm.
Not you had to read the girl down with the about page. Now, look, let me just say this. I think that Sheree, everything about Sheree, when it comes to this business and this thing that she's trying to get off the ground, it looks good on paper, just like this damn picture that we're seeing right now. Everything looks good on paper. I love the logo, but it's just like you're not doing it. It's not, it's the fact that this show happened already. So the fact that it's not even online right now, like, so you just did the fashion show just to say you did a fashion show. Like, I feel like with her, it's very showboat. Like, it's very like, oh, I did this, I did that, yeah, but you ain't got nothing to show for it. You got nothing to show for it. You have no clothes. You could have, and this is simple. Like, people with nothing can do way more than than what you got. You got so much resources. So I'm sorry. I mean, they keep on doing this little clip. This every it seemed like every time because they need to give her some type of screen time. All right, Sheree, talk about this damn fashion show that's gonna happen, child. Hey, Spicy.
Hey, my original. I'm
Oh,
sorry I didn't track her like that.
oh,
But she deserved to be
you
true.
breaking up? Oh, El Teddy, you breaking up a lot. Hold on.
Am I still breaking up?
Yeah. It's I don't know. Maybe if I turn off the
Oh, it's me.
oh, it's you. Uh-oh. A fashion site with no fashions. How dreadful. No, and that's literally the thing here. Like, we were over here on this website trying to figure out where the clothes at. Then she got the stock footage or stock photos of these people, child. Got the nutrition, got the wellness and all that. I'm like, what you doing what Drew do now? Like, let's look at it, child. And I hate to pick apart somebody's business, okay? But I'm just like, what's going on with Sheree? Oh well, Teddy done left the building. Hopefully he come back. But I don't know. I mean, I think that. Oh, here he goes. Okay, yeah, much. You good?
Is that better?
Yeah, much better, much better.
I'm sorry I had to drag her like that.
Child, the spirit of Sheree was like, I ain't gonna let him get the last word. Child.
But I mean, it's Sheree. Here's my thing. Why are you trying to do clothing? Why doesn't she do like a fitness thing like what Drew is alleging to do? So the one thing we all can say is she keeps her body fit.
Yeah.
She works out a lot. Baby, you miss your calling. We're
Sheree
not
is
looking to
great.
you for fashion. Nothing you have on makes us say, Oh, I want to look like Sheree. Oh, I want to trust what this raggedy ass whore does for fashion.
Girl could have did a workout video. Okay, let's really do workout
Okay,
videos. Okay.
girl, you could be the black version of Denise Austin.
Like, come on now. Like, it's a lot of missed opportunities with Sheree. She has the potential. She says she doesn't. I don't know. It's just she's not doing it. She's not putting in the work. And I think that a lot of celebrities do. A lot of I'm not even gonna say celebrities because there's celebrities that give it they all when it comes to their
You
business.
could launch
It's a
a
lot
pen
of these
pal
well-known
website for prisoners. Launch a pen pal website for
people.
prisoners where you can have a direct link to your prison pen pal and y'all can express y'all love for each other. Do what you're good at.
Oops. I think, but no, I think it's a lot of these Bravo levities, and I'll get into Candy too because sometimes they feel like when my food finally done, they feel like when I could just throw a bunch of money at it and it's gonna work like that. No, you got to actually do shit. Like, are you going? I needed Sheree. If Sheree was really serious about this shit, every time we seen you, okay, you are on the phone, you're answering emails, you going to this person place, you over here looking at the factory or where they making the damn things. You over here drawing or sketching or having somebody sketch for you. Like when Nene had, and I hate to bring up Nene every time, but like when she had what was it, Wags or whatever she had when she did have that store, like we seen her out. Okay, she was going to meetings, she was picking out clothes, and this was just like a regular, like a vendor store. Like she was like collecting a lot of stuff to put in her store. Like it's not like she created the shit. She could have did that.
She's trash.
I don't feel. I feel like this is filler. This is definitely filler content. And when we get to this fashion show, we're gonna see a bunch of things walking down a hallway.
Is she
You
gonna
will
have her
never see.
son in the
You will never see.
VPL pants? Since that's what you're here for, the VPL pants. Are you gonna have your son in the VPL pants showing his meat all across the fruited plains since it's already out there?
Well, apparently, it's supposed to be Apollo joining in. And let me just say this: I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know, I'm just
I
like,
mean, Cairo is cute. Now I ain't gonna deny that. Cairo is a cutie. Now I ain't gonna even lie.
who? Oh, you talking
Cairo.
about Kyra? I said Apollo.
Oh, Apollo. Yeah, we can have Apollo.
No, that's. I think that's who the person that she's supposed to be speaking to somebody. We seen a little sneak peek. I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely Apollo. You want Apollo on the show? Okay.
Apollo's my frat brother. I wonder if he's coming. I ain't never see him at any of the fraternity stuff. I've seen quite a few of the celebrities that's my frat brother at fraternity convention. I ain't never seen Apollo, but I do know he's a Kappa. I do know that.
Mm.
So I even got a chance to meet Kwame from the first season of Apprentice.
Mm.
That goes way back. That's way before your time.
Yeah, yeah. First season of Apprentice Child. That's back when
Mm.
Donnie. Well, Donald Trump was always there.
Homo Skankarosa was on the first season. Yeah, Skankarosa was on the first season.
I distinctly I remember seeing clips of when Omarosa was on there, but it was bad. Like she was really.
She was on the very first season, but
You don't like her. You don't like. I mean, she's definitely rough around the edges.
Kwame Jackson was the runner up. It was him and this white guy. I think I forgot the white guy's name. Who won? The white guy won because, of course, it's Donald Trump. Of course, he's not gonna let a black person win. I was surprised the black guy got to that far, but Skankarosa got voted off pretty early on.
Mm.
Damn.
Well, that's just. I mean, yeah, Omarosa, she's good TV. You know, I remember this. I remember the one because see, that's when I got into Celebrity Apprentice when Nene was on there and she was arguing with Star Jones. That shit was funny.
I love the Celebrity Apprentice where Meatloaf went off on Gary Busey. Wasn't that the same one with Lil Jon?
Yeah, I remember Lil Jon. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Baby, with Meatloaf, God bless the dead.
Is that his name?
Well, that's his name. That's his stage name. Well,
Uh,
I don't know his real name. I only know him as Meatloaf. But when Meatloaf went, I have the video. I do have it on my I have it on my StreamYard, not on this one. But when Meatloaf, it's a very famous scene where Meatloaf cussed out Gary Busey because he stole his paintbrushes and his, or they were supposed to paint something. And Meatloaf had bought some stuff, and Meatloaf asked Lil Jon and everybody, "Hey, have you seen my stuff? Hey, have you?" And everybody was like, "Nah, this is what I bought right here." Baby, Meatloaf figured out Gary Busey strung out, cracked out ass, had to throw his shit. That motherfucker lost it and lost his whole mind. Just you talk about aggressive. Now
mm.
that shit was aggressive, but they would never call it aggressive because he's a white man. But let a black man have went off on him. Lil Jon had went off like that, and then you hear the white man in the back. No meat, no meat. Don't do it, meat. Don't do it, meat.
Mm, 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 mm,
The funniest shit in the world. No meat, don't do it, meat. Don't do it, because he was about to fuck him up.
mm. Ain't nobody was gonna fight. Anybody was gonna fight in that damn that white man damn show. Okay, let's be very clear.
Oh, no, Meatloaf. If you watch it,
Mm.
oh, it was going down. It was about to go down.
I'm
It was
gonna definitely have to check
definitely
it out
about to go
too.
down.
I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. But no, I think that it's very it's weird. Child, we done lost my train of thought. Sheree, where we at, child? We done went all the way off, child. Y'all know we like to go all the way off, child. You know when it's not a
Because
good.
this episode, there was a whole lot.
It was a whole lot of fluff and like we
They
not even.
went bamboo.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. They went to the bamboo thing. I think before that, Sheree went with Sonya to that little Fitbit thing or whatever the hell she
And
was
was
doing.
late.
Yeah, the little lake thing to do her events to make Sheree feel good or whatever.
And she
Um,
never even saw it.
he said she never even saw it.
Because she was late. Remember, she came when they was wrapping up.
Oh, right. And you came late. Like, come on now. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just
And then she was like, "Oh, well, the Uber driver got lost." Child, I don't believe it. Uber drivers use the goddamn GPS.
okay. So they get to talking about Kenya and they saying, she two faced, and we see Sheree's other face because she's over here like, yep,
But Sheree is
yep,
two
yep.
faced. But Sheree is two faced.
Mm-hmm.
So Sonya, you were just the night before talking about how you couldn't believe that Sheree turned on you. And then we later found out that after the dinner, you went and started begging and pleading and screaming and stuff like your name was Keith Sweat, begging her for forgiveness. Talk about, oh, will you? And I'll send a personal van out to get what? Well, my word would have been like, bitch, fuck you. I don't need to talk to you no more in life. I'm not your friend. You're not mine. You stay your stinking ass the fuck over there, and I'm gonna stay my stinking ass the fuck over here. I ain't got to smell your dirty ass cooch no more. Get the fuck away from me. You ain't got to talk to me no more. Matter of fact, if you like, charter you a private jet so you can go your stinking ass home right now.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck I look like apologizing to Sheree for what? I didn't even understand what she was apologizing to Sheree for.
For exactly, and it's
We talk
just
about, oh, I'm gonna send you a personal what?
a personal.
Remember she said she was gonna send a personal car or something to come get her?
Okay, like, come on now.
She's a mess.
Yeah, and we off of Sheree right now, child. So they had that conversation. Sonya makes Marlo the co-host, and that's how she was telling the people, "Oh, we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be doing that." And they went to, and I guess the people just wasn't having it. Like they was like, "Girl,
Mm-mm.
why the hell they make? Why the hell she make that was on some petty shit? Like, oh, I'm gonna make Marlo the host. Like, it ain't nobody fucking with her right now.
Why did she feel like she needed a co-host?
Right, like she could have just left the damn note saying, "Okay, everybody's gonna go here, and then I'll meet you up here." Like, very weird. Like, they don't need like they're grown. They all know, like, look, this is what we're gonna be doing. So go here. I mean, it is kind of weird that you are on this trip with them and you're doing other things, like you're doing work while you're on
I
vacation.
mean, there's a whole production team there and producers and shit. So you could have told production, hey, just make sure they get this place at this time. That's where they gonna meet me at.
Production. Production got to be like, oh my god, y'all gotta make it look realistic, like, or be drama. Like have Marlo do it or some shit. Like, they're in their ears. I'm telling you. So yeah, that happens. They go ahead and get this. They eat, and then
I
it
mean,
was
why would you want me to listen to Marlo? She's trash. That's why I call this Jamaican trash. Everybody on the show demonstrated how much they were trash.
not Candy.
Trash.
Candy was having it though. She was like, "Girl, I ain't listening to you." And then when they got to this restaurant, they was eating or whatever. There was some birds shitting on their food. I'm like, what was going on with that? And my thing is, why was
And
y'all?
that's when I knew Candy was trash. Because I don't give a shit how good the food is. I'm not sitting at no table and this bird shitting all over the goddamn place. Bitch, you're trash.
Still eating that damn food. I'm like, child, I'd have left. I'd have like,
Like it was the Last Supper. Girl,
I don't miss a beat or meal. I'm like,
girl, girl.
child.
You're trash.
Hmm. Anyway, Sheree meets up with the group or whatever, and then they do their own little thing. They was at like the pool or whatever. Some people was over there, other people was in the other area. Um,
I don't remember that part.
yeah, like it was the part where they was like, okay, because the part where the birds was like shitting on the food or whatever, and then they was like,
Hmm.
all right. Marla was like, okay, let's go to the pool. Everybody come with me to the pool, whatever. And nobody followed her. And then that's when we got a little snippet of what the florist had to say. He said, well, some of the bird needed to shit on some of them people. I'm like,
Child, I've been told you that's one of the girls.
ma'am, ma'am.
Ma'am. Nobody asked you for any of your commentary. If you want to do commentary, grab your YouTube channel
Why is he
and you can
mic'd?
do commentary. Why are you here?
Why are you mic'd?
Hop on who this woman?
He wanted his 3 little seconds.
Girl, ma'am, if you don't go sit your ass down.
And the way he said it, so you just know he was like, well, sometimes shit got to go on the right people. I'm like, okay, ma'am.
Doll baby. Doll baby. Who are you?
And the fact that they keep on calling every time he's even in the scene, they be like, Marlo's friend, the florist.
I don't understand his point in being there, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's girl. Girl, who asked you? They might as well boy Drew's assistant, the one who was telling all charade business there. If you just wanted to get real
Right.
messy,
And had them sit there fight because they was going. They was going to have the 1 and the 2.
they should have had Charade bring him there so he could get into it with Ralph and stuff. Now that would have made for good television.
Yeah, could have. Child.
But Sheree invited that ugly girl.
Who? What girl she invited? Manetta?
No, Sheree. Remember she had the chick come with her.
Not the
It's,
crazy one.
no, she don't really talk. You see her in scenes, but you don't really see her talk or nothing.
Oh, she like heavy set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she don't talk
She's
that.
not that cute in the face.
Oh, who said she not that cute in the face? Who said that ugly girl? And my bad. I ain't mean Manetta because Manetta she's so.
Yeah, she can't sing that Candy song pull over. She can't say I'm a 10 in the face, slim in the waist, fat in the ass. Do you want to taste? She can't say
Okay, I'll say.
that. This is why people are not nice to me.
Because not you ripping into the girl looks like okay. All
I
right.
didn't mean that. I'm sorry, lady. You're probably a very beautiful woman. I apologize.
So yeah, they get into some things. Manetta speaks with Marlo, and I guess that's when Marlo starts digging into her grievances with Candy. And my thing is, what I'm hearing from Marlo, it's like she forgets like fragments of an argument. Like mainly the stuff that she says that leads up to them.
That's my thing. Marlo is never accountable or never even tries to acknowledge her trash. Like she is real trash. And the delusions with which she lives in, I just can't even imagine how much it takes to conjure up that amount of delusion because she never acknowledges how horrible she is. Like she's always the one that initiates the being horrible part. I don't know.
And like I said, no accountability, no nothing for what you said. It's all well. I just feel like I made my opinions on whatever I said to Ralph, and then she just threw in the kids. Like, no, what did you say? Because Candy didn't say that for no reason.
Right. Because Kenji just went out and just attacked you for no reason. Girl.
I just every time I hear Marlo speak, I'm so numb to Marlo at this point. It's just that I just like, okay, girl, all right, all right. You want to have your little moment. You want to be right. You want to be right, and that's okay. It's whatever at this point.
She
Because
can't be right at this point.
yeah, and my thing is this, like, yeah, Candy. I mean, she definitely got into it. Like Candy got a little spicy soon, but Candy on she's a reactive person.
Now, let me ask you this. Do
Hmm.
you think it's coincidence that Marlo ended up with the same top that Candy ended up with, just in different colors?
I don't know. That was a little weird. I was like, oh, ain't they wearing the same thing?
I mean, excuse me, what are the odds?
What are the odds, child? Well, I mean, it could be coincidence. You never know. I mean, it's yeah. Well,
I don't buy it.
you don't buy it.
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, what else is going on? They go on the little bamboo rafting. So we see that Kenya. This is where we see Kenya bringing up the Aaron situation, which I think we already rehashed. I don't think we need to rehash it no more. Um. So yeah, that happened, and then I think
I really was paying attention to the guys that were, you know, on the bamboo things with the little things going in the water. The guys that was doing the sailing part, or the guy, the guy that what do they call them, gondola guys or whatever, the guy that was
yeah.
sticking the water. I was paying attention to them. That's
It
it.
was now. See, this is the part I really didn't like because I'm like, this was so dry. Like,
Because
first
they
of all,
gave me Banji trade. They gave me Banji trade
I'm
that I
bad
would go home with.
trade.
Just Banji trade. That I would just go home and baby have one more settling night. Oh, child, they could take me right back to the hotel
Really,
room. Cause what else was there from this bamboo trip?
nothing because they were rehashing
Everything we went over. Like,
everything we went over, and I'm just like, that was
so
that
it
was
gave me
bad on
time to pay
production.
attention to Banji trade.
Production should have cut this damn scene short, and that's they used to know. I don't know, like sometimes like when you're watching like a
Like, how many more episodes do we have? Because at this point, I'm just looking
I'm
forward
looking
to
for the reunion. Like for real, it's a lot of filler shit now. Like sometimes when you're watching like a YouTube reality series, like, and I don't want to say no names,
Nope.
but but
Nope.
but when they're kind of like new at it, and they're
Mhm.
like, and it's a lot of like filler, which they should have cut down them scenes. I'm not saying any names,
Mm.
but that's what I'm starting to feel like with Real Housewives, and this is
Yeah.
15 years in the game. What's going on?
Baby, it's. I was just like, I'm just waiting for Potomac, and the only reason I'm waiting for Potomac is I don't like any of them, so I'm just looking forward to dragging them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way I'm gonna drag Karen Huger, the way I'm gonna drag Ashley Darby, the way I'm gonna drag Mia Thornton, and the way I'm gonna drag Giselle Bryant
Hmm.
and Candace Dillard.
Candace on. Well, that's that on that. Look, that's look.
But yeah, I don't. It was so filler.
It was dry.
Like I said, I was paying attention to the dudes that was, guiding and steering the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, the little bamboo boats. I was like, girl. And then when we went to dinner after that,
We went to dinner after that. We got a little scene with Drew. Poor little Drew, her leg all swollen and stuff. And
she should have went home.
yeah, I was like, oh, Drew's here. Okay,
But
she.
I told y'all I don't believe that she really hurt her Achilles.
I mean, her stuff looked a little swole.
I don't think it tore
Well, I don't know. Well, she did
because
get
when
hurt.
you tear your Achilles, the way it snaps, her reaction did not. I've seen torn Achilles. Her reaction to that torn Achilles was not the reaction of someone who's had a torn Achilles. And if you really had a torn Achilles, they would tell you either we're having a surgery right here, or you need to immediately go home and have the surgery. They wouldn't have you waiting all those days and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
That's why I don't believe this.
So yeah, it is getting a little late, and I ain't eat yet. So we're gonna have to move this on. So we got to the dinner, and basically everybody airs out their last little minute grievances or whatever. We see Marlo and Candy talk it out. Like I said, little to no accountability on Marlo's part. Uh, as per usual.
This whole dinner, this last dinner was very anticlimactic for me.
Yeah, I mean, and then the Kenya and Sonya thing. Like I was just like, okay, all right, y'all. I
Sonya
think
came back to being trash.
yeah,
I
Sonya
mean,
doesn't like Kenya. Like she wants to act like it's all Kenya
not
that's the
Sonya. I
problem.
mean, Kenya went back to being trash.
Not
Now, I
Kenya.
will say, Kenya caught Sonya when she asked her, "Well, what did I do? What did she ask her? What have I done since such and such?" And Sonya ain't have no
No response.
answer.
Cleared.
Girl,
Cleared.
that Sonya girl, that's a mess. You never gonna catch me like that, baby. I would have had a whole grocery list. Oh, girl, you need me to go down this list? Bam, 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 bam. And Sonya clearly has all of that, but you got caught with your pants down, and she undressed you. Yeah, Kenya undressed you, and you weren't ready. You could not. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Now
Mm-mm.
that's what Aaron needed to come and save you.
Right, because she. What I say about fucking with my wife. Like, nah.
But I did like how this time all of the men left.
Yes,
All of
leave,
the men
leave.
left.
And I love what they do with Married to Medicine. They have sometimes okay, they have a part. I know you don't watch that show, but
I
there's a
do
part.
watch Married the Best.
You do? Oh wow.
Hmm.
There's a part where they're together, the husbands and wives, and then sometimes they are in a separate spots. That's when shit goes down.
Hmm.
Like husbands play with the husbands, and wives play with the wives. Okay, look. I like the separation. Now, like I said, it was anticlimactic. Then we get this little clip of I guess Marlo and Candy pieced it up for because Candy wanted some damn chicken.
It was very ancillary, unneeded. That whole part about them being in the airport with the Popeyes chicken.
Tired. I don't know who be doing production.
Talking
Some
about some I mean, not Popeyes chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh yes, because we know the best. I heard the best Kentucky Fried Chicken is in the airport, conveniently in Jamaica. Like, how does that even make
who even
sense?
said that though? Like, I mean,
Like they really said that as if that
we
was a
all
thing.
know that like Kentucky Fried Chicken and Popeyes, like the chicken tastes better down south. That's what I heard.
Now Popeyes, I'm not. I will agree. Popeyes in New Orleans was way better than the Popeyes back home. I ain't gonna lie. That Popeyes in New Orleans did hit different, but it was started in New Orleans, so it makes sense.
But no one ever said, "Oh yeah, KFC in Jamaica is the best." Like I
Like,
never heard that.
why would that even make sense?
And at an airport, like, come on now. And KFC, really? KFC is not. They are
I
lowest
do
of
not
the
eat
low
KFC
when it
chicken at
comes
all.
to chicken. Okay, you go to KFC when there's no other options, child.
When that's your only option, where they give you them damn potato
Gas
wedges that
station
damn
chicken.
near choke you to death.
That gas station chicken, greasy as hell. Yo, shit is freaking lucid. Okay. Now, anyway,
But
so
that was it.
that's
That
that
was
was
it. It was nothing else from this episode. This
nothing
was
else.
very much filler. I was like, I could have did without this.
Yeah, they need to work. The production this season was very hit or miss. I will say, y'all need to wrap it up. Y'all need to wrap it up. I'm ready for the reunion. There's nothing else that you can show me. There's no other trip. I mean, we done argued. Y'all done tore each other apart. I'm ready for the reunion. This is the part of the season where it drags. Housewives always does that though. They have a lot of episodes. They have a lot of episodes, and
I
there's
don't know why.
yeah
What episode we on? 15? How many episodes are there?
15. I don't even know how many are left. I mean, we could look it up, but it's just a lot. Like it's just so much filler. That's the problem.
It's just ridiculous. Hopefully it's like 18. I'm gonna give them 18. That's my guess. 18.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because 15 just happened. 16 is next. They're not really showing that in no other. We'll see, child. But thank you so much for listening. Next episode will be on El Teddy's page, and I think the next episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be like it's going to be a lot of the.
I'll be
Sheba
on
charade.
location in Miami.
I think they're going to end off with the Sheba charade thing because the next episode is going to highlight on her, which I'm like, okay, fine. That's just where we at. And I think the
I'll be
last
on location in Miami next episode, so you'll see different background.
oh, okay. You is always
I'm
going
gonna be home for 2 weeks, so I'm looking forward to it.
Sonya seems to be taking Marlo's beef, in my opinion. That's why she had no real reason with Kenya at she ain't okay. She wants I think the thing with Sonya, she wants problems with Kenya. So she could be like, all right, well, I tried, so let me just be with Marlo now. Like she was in a rock and a hard place. And you know, when you in a rock and a hard place with somebody, you
But
act
you
like
picking Marlo?
yeah, she picked
That's
Marlo.
who you side with?
I feel like also Sonya, someone said this too. Sonya wants to be liked by everybody. Like that's the problem. She wants to be liked and respected.
I don't want nobody like me. I'll play a good villain.
Okay, let's be very clear. I mean, she might, if she gets another season, she might fool us all. That's how it was with Drew, because I actually did like Drew this season. I didn't like Drew the first season. I wanted her going, but I like Drew this season.
I
She's
want Drew and Ralph. I want all of them going quiet as kept.
not she went a whole re cat
Reopening.
child. I seen your video on P Valley. Was yeah, everything, all that. That is yes. I did like it though. I enjoyed it.
You know, that's what I do. That scripted dramas is my bread and butter. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I do. I do scripted dramas well. Better than most. Most reviewers can't even do scripted drama because they take a lot out of it. It takes a lot.
Yeah, you got to analyze and all that, child.
You literally have to watch it 3 times.
Mm,
So
yeah. Well, all right, guys.
anyway, we about to get up out of here, y'all.
Because I got to eat, child. It's over here 11 o'clock, and 10
Yeah, I
o'clock.
need to go lay down. I'm tired.
Right. Okay, y'all.
I'm
Bye.
about to get up out of here. Y'all catch me on my channel next time. Thank you so much for letting me be over here.
Of
That's all I
course.
got.